So, Sag, I am the soul pole, you are the soul pole, and together we are the soul pole. And without you, this doesn't work. We are a collective. Astral DJ is giving me a song I don't know. It's something about shapes, and they're showing me one of the, I have to say it, the ginger-haired ones. I don't know which one he is. I will know when I hear it. It's something about shape and you, so I will find it. There's two, isn't there, that are quite similar to me because it's not my sort of music. So I believe one's called Ed. So I'm going to look, I'm going to dig. It will educate me. But it's about shape and you. So I don't know what the shape means. Maybe it's your shape. I don't know. Maybe it's a square peg in a round hole. I'll find out and I will bring it to you. It's testing me more and more because I am a bit of a rock chick. I do like some vintage songs, old time songs, but that's because of my mum. So I've got a pretty wide range of songs, but the modern stuff I don't know much about. I'm going to have to get educated, I can see. But this one sounds quite good, quite like it. A lot of them sound exactly the same to me, but that's my age, isn't it? So it's one of the ginger-haired ones, and it's something about shape. I will find it. Don't worry about that. It's not immediately important, but there is some sort of so it'd be about 4 or 5 days, I think, into the week, whatever this is, if not further. As we know, these are future cards and it's beyond. So let's see. Lack of commitment, but a lot of passion. Someone coming in, perhaps fast. You're in the right frame of mind because you're finding balance, you've overcome any addictions, patience, somebody from your childhood or something to do with children, a positive energy, 6 months. But there's gossip and perhaps problems with a fire sign child, or you're being immature. So this is stopping something being settled. There could be health issues. There could be dental problems. There could be some issue that's returned during Mercury retrograde, which means that you're having to juggle, being 2 places at once, 3 places at once, splitting yourself in half. But there's unconditional love here, but no, but somebody's not taking action, and it looks like you because there's no other major arcanas here. We're going to go to the to my notes because I don't always do this. I do this in private reads, but we've got 2 males, older males. We've got an Aquarius Pisces cusper and a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper, possibly. And we've got a Cancer Leo Virgo mentioned and a Cancer Leo cusper. So that may help you in some way. But it seems to be an internal thing that's going on with you, and you're needing patience and balance in your life. So you're not taking any action, you're sitting on the fence for now, but that's stopping this situation being resolved. Trying to do too many things at once and not asking for help. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's your only other major arcana. So it's something that needs settling. going to have to be patient with it. Yeah, there's no, is it gossip? Both ends, bookends. Don't listen to gossip. Why are you listening to gossip? It's just making you miserable. Unconditional love, don't put any strings attached to your love, and don't get down about this because it's all gossip. You must take gossip with a pinch of salt. Yeah, unfortunate changes you don't like. Those born on the 10th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So that may be an issue, the 10th. A nightmare situation because of this gossip. Why are you listening to gossip? I don't understand. Not making a decision because you don't feel like you've got all the facts, or you're in denial, or you're trying to protect yourself or others. Somebody spying or lying, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child. There's somebody born on the 7th or the 25th, red cars. It's problems within the home and family life, a negative person, taking you off track, the womb, the breasts. It's accidents, problems with a vehicle, mechanical malfunctions, speeding tickets, parking fines. At the worst, it's an accident. It's causing instability in the family because you're listening to this gossip and being impatient now. That's not good. It's not like you. Problems because of gossips. Don't listen to gossips. It will only make matters worse. And certainly don't listen to anybody born on the 20th, the 7th or the 25th. Or the 10th. Love unconditionally. And don't get too down about what people say. Yeah. No reunions or celebrations. There's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older man. So that's the 3 kings we've got now. We need the King of Pentacles to arrive, and then we'll know we're safe. Professional advice may be needed, a doctor, priest or lawyer. I think there's some sort of illness going on here. Lack of give and take with somebody. Somebody is taking the mick out of you, possibly a Cancer, somebody born, like I say, on the 7th or the 25th or the 20th or the 10th. Not walking away, making this work. Don't listen to the gossips. Illness and bad temper, what did I say? Somebody's impatient, possibly a Leo, those born on the 8th or the 26th. No apologies either. These people love the gossip, but they're not apologising for the trouble they've caused. You defend yourself and what's yours. Don't listen to other people. And don't compare yourself to others either. You are sowing the seeds for a brighter future now, so make sure they're positive. Stand up for yourself, and any conflicts or competition coming your way, don't be frightened of it. There's a jealousy here. I think somebody's stirring the pot. You've got to be a bit more detached from these people. Don't listen to them. Playing mind games. You've got a new beginning or the chance of one, possibly the birth of a child. You don't let pride get in your way, but you do have enough self-respect. Some things are smoking gun. It will end. I believe somebody's maybe been ill, and you may know that it's terminal. Somebody's drinking too much. There may have been a passing in the past where somebody's drank to drown their sorrows. But there's 3 men here drinking too much. A Leo, a false eater. Those born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February, or someone very familiar to you with Leo in the chart. Not to be trusted. bad news or lack of communication. Not wanting to think about the written word. It's a significant piece of paper, a contract, something like that. Someone's very depressed over this gossip. It's ridiculous. There may be a loss of a home. There may be an important building like a hospital where there's a negative energy surrounding it. A change of address maybe. But don't listen to gossips, because it is gossip. If it was fact, they would say it was fact. They're saying this is gossip and you're listening to gossip. And that's not good. Don't walk away from whatever it is because of gossip. Yeah. Some healing needs to take place here, either mentally, physically or emotionally. Spying, trickery, like I said, somebody stirring the pot. You need peace of mind. You need to call it a day for that, because there's a soulmate involved here and people are jealous. So take a time out from these people who are stirring the pot. There's a loyal heart here. You haven't got to worry. Something needs to be razed to the ground to begin again. Perhaps a house move, like I said. Clear the decks and begin again. But this time build it solid. You're not going backwards or in circles. You're going around and up like a spiral staircase. You sat on the fence trying not to make a decision, but at the same time that's causing a stalemate situation. So what's this about? Yeah, it's time to reinvent yourself. Number 51, we've just come out of Mercury retrograde. That was Mercury retrograde. All that shit was because of people bringing things back to your attention that you didn't need to see. You've got to settle this now, put them in the place and tell them to shut up, because they're just making things mountains out of molehills with their gossip. So mishaps are like knives. So this is up to you. They either serve you or cut you. If you grasp them with the hilt, they will serve you. If you grasp them with the blade, they will cut you. It's your choice. The names James and Russell are important. Perhaps even Lowell. This is when things tend to go wrong. In actuality, it marks a 3.5-week period that we've just come out of, where important actions would be postponed. It happens 3 or 4 times a year, and we always say, oh, bloody Mercury retrograde. You may be expecting parcels or messages, and you may have made a few false moves. There may be problems with roads and boundaries. Well, I got stuck in traffic this morning. I hope you didn't. You may be getting the wrong information, or people deliberately trying to mislead you. When this card comes up in a reading, you've got to back up all your equipment, your computers, your cell phones, your numbers, your address book, and anything to do with technology or mechanics, especially cars. Electrical appliances purchases at this time may end up needing to be returned. Any sales items will often turn out to be a massive dud. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop to have something revised or corrected. This period will last about a week. Well, this is a weekly read. And then you can ask your question again. You will want to go carefully over any contract. Yes, definitely. He's looking at the contract there. Piece of paper, something to sign. Don't sign yet. And check any email or letters you send. If you're about to leave on a trip, leave early, because you must expect unusual delays to occur. And make sure you have clothing for all types of weather, because the temperature and conditions are likely to change fast. Mundane matters aside, retrograde planets are said to be more empathic, and that means that, strangely, we are more silently and internally keyed into the energies. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at the most unexpected place, or you may have a conversation with someone with whom you only have superficial relationship, when suddenly you connect with that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you're asking about strengthening of a relationship, This is not a good time to get married, but it is an excellent time to renew your vows. It is not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, because the chances are this relationship will get back on its feet. It means there is more to what you know about this situation at the current time, and that the possibility of the relationship getting back on its legs and moving ahead is very likely. It's a fortuitous time to connect with a lover from the past, and it's time to revise, reinvent and renew yourself. Glitches, screw-ups, missed communications, carelessness, cancellations, misunderstandings, an unfavourable time for explaining or solving an argument. Eruptions of quarrels, mechanical failures, missed flights, faulty computers, difficulties reaching a decision, poor judgment, mistaken purchases, unfavourable time to launch a business, fixing what is broken, a job acceptance, not turning out as planned, life slowing down, contemplations, changes and unforeseen changes in schedule, revisions, reinvention. It is blunders, cancellations, unexpected failures and getting off track. It's not being sure of the facts, the Two of Swords. It's not wanting to make a decision. So wait a week till your next read and let's see what it says then. Thanks for listening.